going to talk about being hot. No, not how you look, about riding in the desert, about riding through the deserts of the Southwest where it can get hot. And when I mean hot, I mean damn hot in sometimes. It can get anywhere from 32 all the way up to almost 48 in some places. Death Valley is a great example. It can get really hot in the southwestern deserts. So we've got some hints and tips and tricks to help keep you cool and enjoy your time there because it is a beautiful area. It's just hot, okay? So first thing I need to say, though, is that if at any time during the tour while we are in these areas, if you feel lightheaded, dizzy, nauseous, extremely tired, or you stop sweating completely, let the tour guides know immediately. This is one of the first signs of heat exhaustion or heat stroke. We don't want anybody to get sick, so let us know immediately if you feel like this. If you're riding and you start feeling like that, pull over. Don't take the risk. Pull over. The support vehicle will stop behind you to make sure you're okay, and they have everything to cool you down in there as well. So if you feel like that while riding, pull over. If you feel ill, tell the tour guide right away. We'll get you cooled down. We'll get you hydrated, so that way you'll be able to continue to ride, okay? And speaking of hydration, stay hydrated in the desert. Drink a lot of water. Drink the water, drink the Gatorade, drink the water, drink the Gatorade. Drink as much as you can, okay? Because if you're feeling thirsty by the time we get somewhere, when you feel thirsty, you're already slightly dehydrated. The best way for your body to deal with high temperatures is by drinking a lot of fluids, okay? And keeping those electrolytes balanced. That's why that Gatorade is so important, okay? Also, in the deserts in the Southwest, the average humidity is less than 20%. So you will be sweating and it will be evaporating very quickly, or if you're riding, it will evaporate almost immediately. So you'll start to get dehydrated and you won't even notice. So drink lots of fluids, okay? Another big hint is while we're in the desert, minimize your intake of alcohol. I know that ice cold beer at the end of the day in hot weather tastes great, okay? But don't drink too much alcohol because alcohol inhibits your body's ability to absorb water and makes you lose more water too. So watch the amount of alcohol you consume. Maybe taper it back a little bit while we're in the desert and then go back to normal drinking when we're not in the desert, okay? But moderate your alcohol in the desert, okay? Great thing about the desert is it's beautiful, but it's hot, and we've got some tips to help keep you nice and comfortable while you're riding in the desert. First one is wear light colors, okay? Light colors reflect the sunlight off of you, and you're not some heat sink for the sun. If you're wearing black, you're going to be a lot hotter, okay? So what I recommend in the desert is a long sleeve white shirt. These are great. These keep you much cooler. The light color reflects the sunlight off of you instead of absorbing it, and the long sleeve helps keep you cooler as well. Your body's reaction to hot weather is all the capillaries in your skin open up to try and radiate off that heat. Well, if it's hotter outside than your body temperature, then you might start absorbing more heat. And that's especially the case if you're riding. So riding with the long sleeve, that protects you from that wind and absorbing all that hot wind and actually getting hotter. That's why we do not recommend riding in the desert in shorts, because your legs are exposed and you're absorbing more heat from the air and from the engine. So we definitely do not recommend wearing shorts in the desert while riding, or really at any time, okay? So long sleeve white shirt, and then these are my jeans that I wear. These are a very light denim blue color. These work great for riding in the desert. They keep you cooler and they keep that hot wind off of you. So light colored jeans for the desert, white long sleeve shirt. I also ride with my waistcoat or my vest over the long sleeve white shirt. This helps keep that sweat moisture in longer. It helps with evaporative cooling. It makes it last a little bit longer and keeps you cooler for longer. Do not wear that heavy black leather riding jacket. That's the last thing you want to wear in the desert, okay? it's going to be like wearing a sauna. No, you don't want to wear that big, thick, heavy leather jacket, okay? If you don't do well in the heat, you want to get rid of it. If you still want that protection, you can get mesh jackets that have the Armour in them and the padding and everything, but they're still mesh, so they allow more airflow, and you're not going to cook inside of it. Don't get the black ones. I've seen light yellows, light blues, and gray colors. Those are the ones you want to get. They will help keep you cooler, okay? There's other things that you can get that will help you stay cool as well. There are bandanas. They've got these little crystals in them. When you soak them in water, they swell up, and then you can tie them around your neck, and it provides evaporative cooling right for your head and your neck. Okay, helps you keep a cool head in more ways than one. So you can get them. They're inexpensive. They work great. We've got a bucket in the support vehicle with cold water in it to soak them in, and then you soak it, put it on. It lasts for about a half an hour, 40 minutes. Helps keep you nice and cool. Okay. They also make vests or waistcoats out of a similar material that has it embedded in it. These you soak in the water and then put them on. You don't wring out the water. You leave it in there. You put it on, and then preferably you put a waistcoat or a vest over it. Those will keep you cool for up to an hour. And I've even been cold while I've been wearing mine in the desert, and it's 38 degrees Celsius outside. So they do work. They work really well. That evaporative cooling works really well there. Okay, so use those. They're wonderful. You can also get a hydration backpack. It's just a little backpack that has a bladder in it that you can put water in. What I suggest is if you get one of these, before you leave the hotel, fill the bladder in it with ice. Fill it all the way up with ice, and then close it up. They're great for in the desert because you can ride with them on. They got a tube that you can drink water while you're riding. You just refill with water from the support vehicle anyway. Okay? So it's a great way to stay hydrated. Remember, stay hydrated too. Drink lots of fluids. Okay? There's no such thing as drinking too much. I love seeing people run for the restroom at the next stop when we're in the desert. That means they're drinking enough, okay? That's good. Just remember, 1 water, 1 Gatorade, 1 water, 1 Gatorade. You need those electrolytes in that Gatorade, especially when you're sweating them all out, okay? So that's really important. So, and for the products that I use, I'm going to put some links in the description below so you can go down there, see what kind of equipment I use. You don't have to get these exact things. Get something similar. Just depends on how well you do in high temperatures. You might need them, you might not. So most people from Northern Europe or cooler climates, they usually need them when we go on certain tours. So if you have any questions, ask about riding in the desert. We're happy to help. No problem. Okay? So that's about it for riding in the desert. If you have any questions or comments, remember, get in touch with us. Email, phone, we're here to help. Okay? And until next time, keep the rubber on the road and the shiny side up.